What did you do with the knife?
At the time, I kept it because this detective came up and this is a new guy, somebody I've never met before. I think his name was, I don't know, Harper? Is it?
Did he see you with the knife?
No, because I hid it from him.
What was Detective Harper doing there? Does he suspect anything?
He was just following up on the guy who got loose at the police station. I only spoke to him for a few minutes and I walked away.
Okay, so where's the knife now?
I took it with me on the launch and tossed it halfway across the channel. There was blood on it. There was blood on my shirt. I wasn't hurt, so it certainly wasn't mine.
Nicholas, you burned your shirt because you thought that it might implicate you.
I don't know what I thought, honestly. I was just acting on instinct, that's all.
You hate Jerry. You attacked him right here in this room in a blind rage.
Yeah, I know. But for all we know, the knife was laying on the ground, and I just picked it up somewhere.
If Jerry IDs you as his attacker, then you could be charged with attempted murder.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? We're not sure that it was me. We're not positive that it was me.
We need to get medical confirmation of your blackouts.
No.
Okay?
I was taking a shortcut through the alley, and someone just knifed me.
Was your attacker anyone you know?
No, but I can describe him. He was a few inches taller than my brother, and I think he had short, cropped hair, blonde or grey, and a mustache, I think. And he was dressed in black.
It's an astonishingly accurate description if the attacker was a stranger. How long did you struggle with the guy?
It's hard to say. Not enough to prevent him from killing me.
Do you know why he stabbed you?
No, not a clue. But, he didn't have the decency to stop and explain.
I checked Jerry's things. It wasn't a robbery.
Well, you know, given the number of people in this town that would like to see you dead, I'm sure the list of suspects is very long.
You know, Mac, if that's your attitude, you can just get out. Because Jerry needs to rest.
We'll need a complete statement later.
Wow, am I hallucinating? I did you just defend me?
I just want to know who did this.
I think we should go tell Dr. Julian that Jerry's awake.
Yeah. We'll be back.
I couldn't help myself. Patrick was asking Layla to brunch at his house. She was saying yes, and their cheesy banter was going back and forth.
Not that it bothered you.
I was standing there like some teenager spying on her ex-boyfriend at a dance, and I'm done. That is the lowest I am going to sink.
The first step in dealing with an addiction is to admit you have a problem.
Patrick and I were the problem. We're basically incompatible. We faced that head on, and we've dealt with it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I go into a tantrum when I saw them together?
Well,
Am I completely calm and composed right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I am a professional. I'm a mature adult. It took me by surprise, that's all.
Robin, could I speak to you about the Teresa's patient?
Yeah, I just looked at your notes. I'm not convinced that your course of treatment is the best option.
Yeah, actually, Layla picked up on something that could change the diagnosis.
Would you stop with Layla? I mean, if you want her, go for it. Do her in every room of your apartment for all I care. Just don't throw her in my face.
The patient speaks very little English. She's Iranian. Layla was able to speak to her in Farsi. The patient told Layla her symptoms that could possibly change the outcome. If you could take a look, that'd be great. Excuse me.
Oh, no, you don't have a problem.
You must know how badly you hurt Lulu.
I never said I didn't.
I'm going to give you a chance to make up for it. I understand that Scott has changed his tune since he found out that you are biologically related.
Yeah, I could care less.
I'm going to pay you to be nice to Daddy.
Why? What's in it for you?
Well, you and Scott get all chummy. Pretty soon, Scott starts telling you all his slimy little secrets, which you then bring back to me, so that I then can hold them over Scott's nasty little head. So he will drop the charges against Luke, and Lulu gets to have her parents back.
Wow. You really are twisted.
Thank you.
Then what happens?
Well, Lulu is eternally grateful. The two of you get back together again, and everybody's happy. Oh, except Scott.
Or you go tell Scott what I did,
he comes after me, you cancel both of us out at the same time, yeah, I think I'm going to pass.
I thought you wanted Lulu back.
What Lulu and I have is real. Sooner or later, she's going to realize that, and she'll come back all on her own. So I don't need your schemes. Thanks.
Oh!
I meant what I said last night. I am done with Logan, but if it can bring my dad back...
This should not be on your shoulders, Lulu. Look, I know how much you miss Luke, but it's up to your father to find his way back.
Not if he's wanted for kidnapping my mom.
Luke is a resourceful guy. If he wants to come back, he'll find a way.
Scott has custody over my mom.
The elder unworthy is no doubt dangling the hope of amnesty so that you will make contact with your ultra-cool, if somewhat intimidating parental unit and convince him to make an ill-advised return, which will no doubt end up in his arrest and incarceration.
Spinelli has a point in there somewhere.
But you are biased because you don't want me with Logan.
This is true, but the jackal also fears that you will end up on the short end of the proverbial stick.
Hi, Lulu. Have you thought about my offer?
How do I know that you're going to keep up your end of the bargain?
Well, I got a couple of dotted lines here ready to be signed. Cassadine gets your mother, your father's charges are dropped. Just give me the word, okay?